Cheers. I hope you're all staying inside. I hope you're all doing your part to help end the pandemic. Welcome to Erin Eats. I'm Erin. I eat food grossly and talk about music. Let's talk about the debut album from Rina Sawayama, Cambridge graduate. I don't even know if that's true. She just tweeted that like 30 minutes ago, and we're gonna go with it. I did not realize until the other day that this was her debut album, because Rina was an EP, but it was so popular and it was so like well received. I just had it in my head that it was an album, and it was so good too. And the fact that this is like technically her debut album and it's incredible. How are you that talented? Please explain. I don't understand. Someone commented once that I should edit out these uncomfortable pauses. I said no. That's it. That's all I got. That's not all I got. Let's talk about the album. First off, right off the bat, Dynasty, amazing. Ballad, mystical, magical, all over the place. It kind of is a great introduction to what the album is. You know, her voice is beautiful. And some of these songs do have pop elements, but I think this song right off the bat just shows how like this whole album is really hard to put like a genre label on, and that's kind of what I love about it. You know, it's considered like R&B, pop rock, but I would say like her other stuff, her singles and her EPs before this were much more like pop leaning. This almost feels, I don't want to say metal, because like I don't know anything about metal music, so I can't say this feels metal. Maybe punk? I don't know. It's more rock, more punk, but it still is pop music in a lot of ways. It still is like contemporary R&B in a lot of ways. It's all over the place, but in a good way, and in a consistent, coherent way, and in a flawless way, honestly. XS and STFU are probably some of my favorites. The guitar riffs on both. Chef's Kiss, amazing. Those are both songs where it's like very poppy and very like light and feminine. I don't say that to like discount her femininity, but like what is femininity, you know? Femininity? I can't say words. But they go from like, you know, completely poppy, like light, whatever, to like this aggressive rock punk kind of thing. In like a full 180 transition, but it works and it's like amazing and it's like, oh my god, I love this. Like the soundscapes that she keeps playing with in a lot of these songs, like it's all very consistent and coherent, like it all kind of has the same vibe, but it's still all over the place in a good way. I think it's pretty masterful, and I'm just blown away by her. That's all I can really say, is that I loved this album and it's amazing. And I'm happy. I'm happy there's so much good music coming out right now, because I think it's what people need. And I'm happy so many female artists have been on their punk shit lately. I just love that. That's it. Amazing. Thank you. Chosen Family was the only one that kind of, not the only one, but it felt like, in terms of tone, it was pretty different. But I liked it a lot. It was like a nice kind of break from not break, but you know, little side note from everything else that's going on in the album. And it was very like emotional and sad and sweet and beautiful, and I don't know. I just loved it. And I think Snakeskin was a great song to end it with. Kind of wraps up everything that she's already done throughout the whole album, puts a nice little bow on it, like, yep, I just made this for you and you just listened to it and you were blown away by it. You're welcome. I love that. there's not much else to say. There's not much else to critique. There were maybe some songs toward like the middle or end that I felt, you know, didn't stand on their own that much, but they, again, I've only listened to it 2 or 3 times now. The first time I listened to an album, it's just like to get the vibe, and then the second time is when I kind of like analyze the lyrics. And the lyrics on this album are great. They're hilarious and emotional and like oddly specific, but really relatable in a weird way and enjoyable for those reasons. I'm rambling. Anyways, it's good all over. There were some songs that didn't stand out as much as others in my opinion, but they're still really good songs. The thing I loved about this album is that each one of them had that kind of pop thing about it where it's like, it gets stuck in your head and you're gonna be humming it and singing it and like, I need to listen to this again and again and again. But in a good way. Like, it's a good disease. It's a good brain disease. That's how I describe this album. No, that's mean. I don't want to do that. I liked it a lot. I love Mandarin Origins, but I don't like the juice that it like sits in. It's gross. Anyways, Sawayama, Rina's debut album, 9 out of 10. It's what she deserves. That's all I got for you. Hope y'all are all having a good time. Hope you're staying home. Hope you're staying healthy. Bye!